Good morning, guys. So I wanted to include you in a bit of a me being in a rut, just to show, like, pushing through hard days. When I say hard, like, even on my worst day right now, life is better than ever, but it still happens where we do just feel exhausted or a little frustrated about different things. So I'm just bringing you guys along kind of what that looks like for me when I have mornings that are a bit more rough and trying to pull myself out of it. So the good news is, one of my friends, she actually picked up my contact replacements. I had been telling you guys that the contacts I had, they needed to figure out what was going on with the blurriness. So fortunately, I do have contacts that I can put in today. So that definitely helps with my focus and being alert when I'm at work. And just in life, like when I have my contacts in, I feel very motivated to go to the gym, which today is probably gonna be the title of the video. Like, my biggest objective is getting back in the gym. I'm really just starting to document this also as accountability, like, because I've been saying for a couple days that I'm gonna go, and then when the time comes, I just don't feel to go. If I can accomplish that today, that would be a huge win. But I'm just going back to these. But I believe what happened is I got like a faulty package because I ordered 90 pairs, guys. And if you're contacts, like, that's literally all of my allowance with health insurance plus $100 something on top of it. So I'm like, there's no way that I'm going to be dealing with subpar contacts. And I used all of my benefits on it. So they're having me try out these to see if it was just a fluke with that package, which I believe it is, because I've repurchased these exact ones multiple times last year. If you're ever in a rut, giving yourself like one measured goal, even 2 measured goals, is the great way to help get out of it, because you'll get that dopamine hit of accomplishment, and it kind of rewires the direction that you're going in, I guess, because it's like, oh, okay, I have now accomplished something, so now we're trending back in that direction of productivity, of being on task. So if I can accomplish the gym today, that'll be excellent. So let's go ahead and put these patches on. I actually might try to go on my lunch break, because that would mean I can just do my pre-workout, because I really don't like to do it at night. It disrupts my sleep. But the pre-workout absolutely helps me to be productive and get a workout in. So I think I might try to go on my lunch break. That way we can start the day off right. I did just want to include that I'm applying my CeraVe now. I have been loving the CeraVe. I've been doing it for almost 2 weeks now. And I'm very happy that I found this product, because it's just so rich. Like, if you like thick creams, CeraVe is for you. Is this one, and I got it in the pump since I use it on my face. That way it's more, there's a word for it, but like less germs. So let me go ahead and moisturize my lips. Next thing on the list, I made the other day some pineapple apple juice. I didn't have any ginger, so just pineapple apple. It's super sweet, but I'm gonna have this as like my morning vitamins, morning boost. And I also made some teriyaki chicken yesterday, so for lunch I'll boil some rice to go with that. And now it's pretty much time for me to get ready for work. So by the time we reconnect, it's probably gonna be several hours later once I've gotten well into my workday. But this in itself is just an accomplishment, especially trying to balance becoming a content creator, being a content creator and also working full time, because this is a reality for like pretty much all creators in the beginning. So I'm just trusting the process that all of this will pay off. And even on the days that maybe I can't, be zipping here, zipping there, doing a ton of things, like, I can still bring you guys into days in my life and things that help me, and hopefully this will encourage you. Just getting over that rut. Maybe it's a hard day for you to get to the gym. Maybe it's hard for you to even get to work today. Some days just clocking in is the biggest accomplishment. So just want to say I see you, I feel you, and let me know what your accomplishment for the day is or is going to be. I feel like when Ak made fun of who is that guy? I want to say it's Joe Rogan. No, maybe it's not. It's the guy that does the show with Ebro. Oh, he calls him Rosendeeb. I'm sorry. It's Rosenberg. And they were making fun of him because he was recording their clip like that they do for their show with the fridge in the back. And I mean, I'm laughing, but it's literally me, so it's not that funny. But he's like, Drake just texted me and said, oh, he's in his office, his living room, and his kitchen all at the same time. Guys, why is that me? Hey, but we got it though. You ever start getting ready for work and you just start laughing because it's unbelievable? That's me every day. Hey guys, welcome back. So it's about midday now. We're at 2:30. So I'm on a quick 15-minute break. So I decided, since I am gonna go to the gym on my lunch, that I'll go ahead and make my lunch now really quickly. So yesterday, this is cold, it's not heated up yet, but I just made some teriyaki chicken thighs. To boil some edamame and just put some sea salt on those, and then also just some rice. This is just a functional meal. This is definitely not something that I'm super excited to eat, but I'll throw some yum yum sauce on it and really just eat it for the purpose of having energy going to the gym. And sometimes that's all that a meal is gonna be. So some of you guys may have already done this, but I started using a strainer to wash the rice. And it's literally game changer. Like, it's so much easier than going back and forth. Keep like pouring the rice, water, and then half the rice ends up in the sink anyway, trying to do it that way. And then you could also do that if you want to speed it up. Something else you might notice with my outfit, and just a lot of the outfits I wear, is bright colors. I do find that they are, and also just around the home, like I have a lot of bright colors. They really do help boost my mood. So for instance, right now, I was about to just throw on like these black pants that weren't even very comfortable, just for the sake of like, okay, whatever, I'm just going to the gym. But I'm like, no, I know I'm gonna be a lot more comfortable in cotton. I'm gonna be more happy if I'm in a bright color. So little adjustments like that, especially when you're in more of a rut and kind of forcing yourself to go to the gym versus going based off motivation, things like this definitely help. And then I have my mint green shoes. I also got these socks. A realization I had with socks is that I like to get extra large men's socks. I discovered this because I borrowed my dad's socks one day, and I'm like, wow, these are so much more comfortable than the quote size that's for me in women. So the extra large men's socks help a lot, so I don't have that compression. I don't like feeling constrained in my clothes. As you can see, I like everything to be pretty loose and comfortable. Now, it's not always the aesthetic that I want, but for the sake of doing an activity that I really don't want to do, maximum comfort is going to help me to achieve that, and also a solid workout. All right, guys, this is how everything is rolling along. We got the teriyaki chicken that's just being reheated. I cooked that yesterday. We got the edamame boiling, and the rice is also back there. Alright guys, I am back. I've got about 15 minutes until I go on my actual lunch break, in which I'll be heading downstairs. I did want to just fill you in on something that I do when I just absolutely don't have the energy or motivation is pre-workout. Now, if you are doing a nighttime gym session, you want to be careful of this because it will impact sleep due to the caffeine content. But this particular flavor is actually very good. So I just put about, I'll show you how much water I put. So I put about this much water, and then it's going to be 1 scoop. This comes with a scoop and everything in it. And it actually does taste like the Rocket Pop that you see pictured. And then you want to go ahead and stir this. It also stirs very smoothly, very easily. And again, it actually does taste very similar to the Rocket Pop. So if you are somebody that's sensitive to the way that these supplements and things taste, this is a very easy one, and it's right at Walmart, which at this point, that's about to be my tagline, right at Walmart. So I'm at almost 11 minutes, and once I get to 15, I'm gonna hop off. Hey guys, I'm back from the workout now. It was very brief. I'm not gonna sit here and act like a lot was done, but I got my 15 minutes on the stair stepper in, and I also got 1 3x8. I don't know the name of the workout, but it's in the video. So that's all that I got done. And this is just an example of not every single workout is going to be this extravagant, you know, four exercise, formal cool down, all of that. Sometimes all that you have is that 30 minutes, that 20 minutes, and you have to make the most of it. So one thing that does help, and as much as it does not taste good, is protein afterwards if you are looking to have muscle mass. Some people have been saying to try creatine. I've never done that, but I know that also helps. But personally, if I do this after my workouts for even just say 3 workouts in a week, I'm already seeing the definition coming in. And as far as my fitness goals, I'm very happy with my weight. I think I'm like 145, somewhere in there. I'd like to be maybe around a 149, 153. That's a comfortable range for me. So just kind of adding more muscle in the shoulders, arms, and thighs. Those are areas that I would like to personally grow, and the protein is going to help. Now, what I will say is some people try to doctor up protein. I'm not one of those people. I'm trying to make this go on for as short as possible as it has to, because I don't like the taste of protein. Sometimes I'll even just do water just because I'm taking it straight. Like I'm just basically chugging it. I just use the remainder of that oat milk, and I'm gonna add a little more water because I personally don't want a thick protein shake. So this should be about like 8 ounces or so. Let's see. Yeah, about 8 ounces. When my brother was a baby, I used to make his little formula jugs. And we would always joke, my mom would say, oh, go make that 6 Oz, make the 8 Oz. Just silly stuff. But that 1 scoop, just to give you context, is gonna give you 25 grams of protein. And it's only right that I have the Dunkin' Donuts one. If you know, this is just a theme in my life. My first job ever was Dunkin' Donuts. That's why I have little donut things here, just a reminder of humble beginnings. But this is a pretty neutral taste. So if you're like me and you don't like a flavor that's gonna be outlandish, I don't know if that's the word, but just like a vanilla, this is a good one. Oh, I don't wanna do it, I don't wanna do it. Okay. But comment below, tell me what you guys exercise routine looks like, if you have any fitness goals, or if you're just doing maintenance right now. Ideally, I would have liked to be in there a lot longer, but part of knowing yourself is knowing that if I keep saying I'm gonna go after work, I'm gonna go after work, and I consistently don't go after work for over a week, it's better for me to get in the 20 to 30 minute workout on a lunch versus waiting for that one really long power session that I'm gonna do in maybe a week or 2. It's just the consistency is what's important. So although this is not my ideal preference to be doing workouts on my lunch break, I'm proud of myself for staying committed to myself for today. And also just with some of the mental health stuff I've been dealing with, like, life is great. It's honestly great, but there are just some weeks where things are gonna weigh a bit heavier. And this is just one of those weeks. So it's especially important to prioritize working out, being active, getting out the house when you are in that mental rut. And it's cliche, we hear it all the time, but it's very true. If I'm working out 4 days a week, my mental health is honestly so much better because of the dopamine. And that's why I like doing my craft. I like to do my bedazzling, my paintings, because those give me a rush of dopamine. But we have to have ways to do that that are intangible, intangible. Going to the gym, those are things that, moving your body, that it doesn't require you having these resources or tools in order to accomplish it. And fitness is probably one of the easiest ones. Guys, I'm really procrastinating this second chug. It's not even bad. Okay, let's do it. I got 25 minutes left. So what I'm gonna do, quickly run out W, get in the shower, and that's about it for today. I'm just gonna be wrapping up my work day, really nothing to see there, and then heading off to bed. So I'm gonna work on editing this tonight and try to get this out for you guys tomorrow. See you, and thank you so much for supporting my channel. Please like, comment, subscribe. I know every YouTuber says it, but it really does help push the videos out. And I've been pushing out a lot of videos, being consistent, which is the key in the early stages with long form content. So if you guys can support, I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Share this with your friends, family, people that you think may enjoy my content. Even if you don't know if they will, because you'd be surprised what some people watch. Like some of the people that I follow, you'd probably be surprised by, just because your interest in content absorption is not necessarily the same as what you create, okay? But thank you guys, and I hope that you go get your workout in or some sort of movement. Even if it's just watching a dance video on YouTube, I've done that for a lot of years, or watching a stretching video. Just get your body moving, get the blood flowing, and stay consistent. And I'm gonna be here to support you on that journey. And as much as I'm out there getting after it, I'm gonna bring you guys along. Thank you.